Hello and welcome to another Driver's Room production. Your commentator for today is Bullet 1066, and I'm going to be commentating on our DRSL Season 4 Round 2 Tier 2 Championship race. This race took place on 22nd of August 2021. It's a one-make race. It's a G-Ready Fugu, and we're at the Red Bull Ring, and everybody is on the sport soft tyres. So qualifying has taken place, so this is the starting grid we're looking at. So we'll just take a bit of a grid walk and see how everybody did in qualifying. So in first place we have Speed 140. In second place we have Pagal Raja. In third place we have myself, Bullet 1066. In fourth place, in a lovely looking livery, as nice as that, is Mickey. In fifth place we have Irk the Kid. In sixth place we have Nightmare Racer. In seventh place we have GSR. Eighth place today is Trout. Ninth place is Demisha. In 10th place we have GSYJ. In 11th place we have Driven by Dharma. In 12th place we have Munro in his Hot Wheels livery. And in 13th place we have Craig. So let's get down to the start of the race for lights out. We're focusing on Speed 140 as pole sitter. But it looks like we've got a false start there. I think that was Pagal Raja. That's allowed myself to jump up into second. A bit of a jump start there by Pagal. Speed leads us all into the first corner, followed by myself in second now. Irk the Kid in third, sorry, I'm talking about 13. Fourth is JSR, and we've got a battle starting already. Pagal fifth. So JSR, is Pagal gonna? Looks like Pagal's got a better drive out of that corner. JSR maintains it. Oh, Pagal getting a bit squirmy there. Nightmare sixth. In the background we can see JSYJ in seventh, followed by Mickey in eighth. Mickey must have had a bit of a bad start. Might have been caught up in the false start by Pagal. Mickey under a bit of pressure from Trout. Coming up to a bit of a tricky corner here. You've just got to get it just right. If you go wide, you get a penalty. As Trout got the drive on Mickey, leading into the first corner. And Trout just tucks in behind. Craig up into 10th. Munro in 11th. driven by Dam has dropped back a bit. Oh no, just sorry, one place has just dropped back. And then we've got Demisha in 13th from 9th. Go back up front, see what's happening. Speed still holding his own out in first place. He's now pulling out a little bit of a gap to myself in second. We've got Irk and Pagal chasing each other down for third position. Bit of a slight mistake there from Irk, gives Pagal the run on him. Two by two coming at that corner, nice and clean. Irk's gone a little bit wide, which has allowed Pagal to capitalise, but they both carry the speed through. Pagal backed off a bit, which has given Nightmare a chance now. Sorry, just cameraman having a bit of a dicky fit there. So Nightmare moved up into 4th, Irk's dropped down to 5th. JSR in 6th. He'll have to try and keep up with these guys in front. Don't want to get lost by these. 7th, we've got JSYJ. In the background, we've got Mickey and Craig challenging each other now. Craig goes on inside, just gets his nose from front. Mickey is a fast driver, so he might just not be taken to this car. It is a bit slider, especially on sports softs. So that's Craig up into 9th from 13th, so he's having a good drive so far. Oh, Mickey carrying a bit more speed there than Craig. Looks like Craig were a little bit cautious. Oh, as we just see Craig losing it, just a little bit too far out. Got onto marbles and just lost it. Puts himself back to where he qualified from, 13th. That's a bit unlucky. Just pushing a little bit too hard. Once you get onto the marbles, that's it. So that's promoted everybody else behind him up by one place, obviously. Back up front, speed. Still maintaining a bit of a gap to myself. In second, I've obviously got myself a penalty. That'll be going wide on the final corner. Oh, sorry, second to last corner. So, top 3 now are starting to pull a little bit of a gap on these guys behind. We've got a train of Nightmare, Irk and JSR. Looks like Nightmare and Irk have got penalties to burn off because they were both ghosting. Is Irk close enough? No, I don't think so. These two are just pulling slightly away from JSR. Then there's a big gap back to... Oh, we've got a battle going on. JSYJ and Trout. Trout managed to nip through. JSYJ A little bit cautious on the brakes there. And now he's going to come under pressure from Mickey. And obviously Trout went really wide there. He's just lost 2 positions to these guys again. Behind we've got Munro in 10th. Munro qualified in 12th, so he's made up 2 places, so doing alright so far. We've got Dharma in 11th. Craig up at 12th. And we've got Demisha in 13th. Looks like he's had a little bit of an issue. Craig going to make a move on driven. It's a little bit, wow, I thought we were going to lose it there on curbs. He's really driving hard there. Oh, Mickey's had a bit of an off. Let's just have a look and see what's happened to Mickey. So we can back a little bit in time. So Mickey's in 8th. Oh, just gets a nudge there by Trout, which pushes him wide. As you can see, Trout's waiting for him. Mickey's struggling to get back on track. Trout's still waiting. Come on, Mickey, catch up with him. Right. Now, Trout is continuing to race. So originally he waited. Mickey's lost it again. Most probably in frustration that Trout didn't follow through with the waiting, and that's dropped him down to 12. So that's unfortunate for Mickey. I don't know if a steward's inquiry was brought forward against Trout there. It wasn't a malicious attempt on Mickey, but he should have waited, should Trout, on that one. Let's jump back now. Or jump forward, should we say, to where we were. Alright, so someday, I think it's Demisha slowing really down there. I don't know why. Sorry, I left the editing functions up then rather than the speed of the cars. Munro up into 9th. Trout in 8th. I should have turned my notifications off before I started doing this replay, but I forgot. Sorry everybody. Jay in 7th. He's got a gap behind him, but he's got a bit of a gap in front of him to catch up with JSR in 6th, so see if he can find a bit more pace later on in this race. Fourth is Nightmare. Podium position so far, or at this moment, 11 minutes in, is Pagal in 3rd. Myself in 2nd. Speed by Name and Speed by Nature in 1st place with the fastest lap. He's just done the fastest lap there, you can see. back to 8th place because it looks like there's possible. Oh, we've just lost somebody. Somebody just spinning at the back. Mickey again. He's having a bit of a nightmare. Like I say, he's a fast driver, but he just didn't take into this car, it would seem. So Mickey down in 13th. Did actually qualify in 4th, did Mickey? Misha 12th. Chasing down Dharma in 11th. Craig in 10th. Munro in 9th. Keep it together, Munro. Keep it together. 9th is a good finishing position for you. Excuse me. So pit windows opening now for people that are going to be doing a one-stopper. I think some might try and make this a no-stopper. I'd expect pit window to be opening now, ready for these guys doing the one-stop. As we just seen Munro running wide there. Trout in 8th. He's got a lot to do to catch up with Jay in front of him. Losing time a little bit going wide on these corners. You don't really gain anything. Maybe at second to last corner you do if you're coming fast. You can carry your speed through, but that's where you get the penalty. Oh, as we just see Munro just pushing it a little bit too hard. Gets out on gravel and loses 9th place to Craig and 10th place to Dharma. Demisha's going to put him under pressure now. Demisha comes around outside. Unlucky for Munro there, just pushing it a little bit too hard. So that's Munro down at 12th, his qualifying position. Mickey still plugging along in 13th. Up front, we've still got speed. Myself in 2nd. Pagal in 3rd. If any of you have seen Pagal race before, he's a bit of a strategist. It'd be interesting to see what he does for this race. A bit like Muller, one of our other racers. Quite good with the strategies. Nightmare in 4th. He's found quite a lot of pace these last few races. In fact, last couple of this season and last season, he seemed to be getting some good results. Might be his consistency's improved, which is allowing him to move up the timing boards, but he's doing quite well. Irk just cutting out that corner. Who put that corner there? Irk, who needs it? Gets a penalty for it. So you see myself pitting from 2nd place. Let's see if anybody else follows suit. That's allowed Pagal to move up into 2nd. Nightmare stays out, promotes himself to 3rd. Irk stays out, so he's up into 4th. JSR up into 5th. I'm still sat in the pits. 6th, we've got GSYJ. I'm just leaving pits now, so we've got Trout in 7th. I think I'm going to get out just in front of him, possibly. Yeah, so I'm just coming out of pits in 7th. Let's see if that triggers anybody else to make their pit stops. We've got a battle here between Craig in 9th. Dharma gets a good drive out of that corner, so Dharma promotes himself up into 9th. Craig's lost a little bit of pace there. I don't think he's had an issue, but it all goes a bit skew. Mickey takes evasive action. Sadly loses a bit of momentum there. So Dharma's leading him into this sharp corner. Can't keep up with it. Dharma 9th. Mickey moves himself up into 10th. Craig down into 11th. Monroe looking like he was going to make a move on Craig there. Let's just go back up to these two guys. So Mickey put in Dharma under a little bit of pressure here. Looks like Mickey has found his pace. Just needs to keep it on grey stuff now. Yeah, nice clean move there. So there we see Mickey making his way back up the field. As you can see, other people are starting to pit now. Now that graphic did show, I think it was Dharma putting mediums on. It's supposed to be sport softs. I don't know if he started on mediums, but the memo said sport softs. Maybe Dharma didn't get that memo, and it's showing him still with mediums. Yeah, he's put mediums on. Well, he's only handicapped himself because he won't be as fast with mediums on. Demisha going really wide there. That should be a penalty. So Jay's pitted. Craig is yet to pit. Monroe is yet to pit in 9th. Mickey in 8th still to pit. If indeed they are going to pit. Urquhart to 7th, as we just see there, Nightmare Racer pitting. Trout in 6th, myself in 5th. Let's just see if I can jump Nightmare at pits. Get a bit twitchy on that exit. That's nice and smooth, bullet, nice and smooth. So I'm up into 4th from 2nd. JSR up into 3rd because of pit stops. Pagal in 2nd, the strategist. And Speed, the speed demon, still all in 1st. He's looking like the fuel, sorry, ain't going to last the remainder of the race. Got 9 minutes left. If anybody watching this wants to join any of our series, we have DRSL, which is what we're watching now. 30-minute races with 15-minute qualifying. We've got DRFS, which is a team-based championship. That's Driversroom Festival of Speed. We also race on a set of Corsa Competizione, yeah. Dirt 2. So if anybody watching wants to get involved with any of these races, all we ask is that you just clean and you just follow the rules. If you knock somebody off, just wait for them to get back on track. Just contact anybody on PSN using any of them usernames you can see on the left hand side there, and they'll point you in the right direction. So we've got JSR pulling 148s, 11 flat 148.9, 12 flat 148.7. Myself I'm at 147, so I should catch JSR by end of race, barring any accidents or incidents. Trout in 5th. Nightmare in 6th after making his pit stop. As we see Mickey there. Oh, we can just see Speed. Speed's pulled into pits. Let's just jump up and see how this affects Pagal. So Pagal's coming out second to last corner. Now the final corner. Is he going to be able to jump Speed in the pits? Yep. You can see Speed still stationary in pits, so that's promoted Pagal up into 1st. If you remember, he had a false start, which put him right down to, I think it was 7th. JSR's pitted. Speed's still in the pits. Speed comes out in 2nd. He's got an healthy gap on myself, who's in 3rd. So JSR, Trout in pits. Nightmare's just promoted himself into 4th. Let's just have a look at these guys. Mickey is now up into 5th. He's having a good race. And he's also jumped Trout, who we had the incident with earlier on. Perkins 6th. JSR in 7th. I don't know if JSR's, but I think he's pitted. I think he's just done a bit of splash and dash. Don't think he's changed tyres. If he can control it and keep it on track, then that's fair enough. Up front we've got now Mickey challenging Nightmare. It looks like Mickey's finally found his mojo after a bit of an iffy start. Yeah, Mickey's got the run on Nightmare there. How's it going to go into this corner? Got a good drive out there, Mickey. Nightmare tucks into his slipstream. Just brakes, just burn a little bit of a penalty off. Oh, but now Nightmare's coming back in. Nightmare's got the better drive out of that corner. It's Nightmare. Just got his nose in front for this corner. Keep it clean, lads, keep it clean. Oh, Mickey. Nice. Nice driving. That's what Driver's Room stands for. Giving each other space. Nice and clean. And this has allowed Irk to catch up this little battle. Irk will be waiting to see if these two have any issues, so he can capitalise on that. Mickey looks like he got the better drive out of that corner. Nightmare goes defensive on inside. Go around long way, Mickey. You'll have to go around long way. But yeah, they won't get a good drive out of that. So we've got 2 minutes left of this race. Just looking down the track, this looks like the closest battle on the field. Oh, so Nightmare loses a bit of in the background. That's unlucky for the kid. He got caught out by that quick break in there by Mickey and Nightmare. It looks like Nightmare did an emergency stop to try and keep his car on track. Mickey then emergency broke and just tapped into the back of Nightmare. No harm done there. But then Irk was caught unexpectedly by that and ended up losing a place to JSR. A bit unlucky there for Irk. Craig on his lonesome in 8th. Trout in 9th. Demisha in 10th. Jay in 11th. Dharma in 12th. Monroe in 13th after having a reasonably good race. Up into 9th at one point, I think. We're back with Jay now. I think he might be the first one to complete the race. Because timer will run out. In fact, no. Demisha. Let's see if we can just watch him come over that line. So Demisha's going to finish in 10th. But Jay in 11th. Dharma in 12th. Monroe in 13th. And up front, the strategist himself didn't stop at all. Fuel saved after having a bit of a crap start. He's made his way back up. And he's gonna take first place. Well done, Pagal. Second, Speed. Only due to his pit stop, lost that place, so another good race for Speed there in second. Self coming round in third. Reasonably happy with that. Nightmare in fourth at the moment. Just keep it on track. Mickey having had a bit of a shocking race, has made his way up into fifth. Is Mickey going to carry the speed through? No. So Nightmare in fourth, Mickey in fifth, JSR's coming over in sixth, seventh, we've got Irk, eighth we've got Craig, and in ninth place we've got Trout. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll catch you next time.